I don't think AI will completely replace sales and marketing teams. I think it will greatly assist sales and marketing teams, but it's really about the minds behind it. So AI is going to be able to make us more efficient.
Hey, Caleb, what's going on?
A lot of things are going on.
Yep, a lot of things, especially in the world of business, right?
AI is all over the place,
Yep.
taking over.
What do you think about AI replacing, sales and marketing teams?
I don't think AI will completely replace sales and marketing teams. I think it will greatly assist sales and marketing teams, but it's really about the minds behind it, right? So AI is going to be able to make us more efficient. It's going to create workflows that weren't possible before. It's going to be able to create content at a speed that we've never seen before. But I don't think it's necessarily going to replace us. We just need to know how to use it.
Exactly, and I think that's a big point. So, definitely, I don't think AI will ever replace the human emotion relationship side of things. But you definitely need to watch out when you not being replaced, but being replaced by someone who actually knows how to use AI.
In your experience, what have you seen with founders trying to use AI?
Well, it's either a very overwhelming experience because there's just so many apps. I mean, what do you actually use? What's the best AI application out there? And not every application is a one size fits all for every business or for every use case. So I think it's going to really depend on your business goals and what you are trying to achieve as far as how that AI automation and where to fit it into your workflows.
Yeah, I think it's pretty funny because a lot of founders, they build products that are AI products or solutions, right? They have all these great ideas, and there's sales email creation AI. There's I've even seen mail me a postcard like AI. All these agents, all these founders are creating all of these different solutions, but when it comes to AI and scaling your business, they don't know what's going on.
No. I think it is, a lot of companies right now, it's an uphill battle to, understanding how to use AI and again, where to apply it within their business model. What do you think is probably for a new startup founder, new business, wanting to utilize AI, where do you think they could implement AI now immediately, like to start seeing results?
Yeah, that's a good question, and I always defer back to let's actually start with strategy first, because if we start trying to just use AI as a band-aid over everything, it's not going to work, and we're just going to end up creating a lot of chaos. And that's what you and I talked about this week is founders are trying to scale chaos, right? And you can't put a system in place as a band-aid and expect it to scale, right? You've got to start with a strategy.
Agreed.
But as far as quick wins, once you have that strategy in place, it's all about looking at your team and asking yourself where can we be most efficient, right? If there's a task that your sales rep is doing over and over, maybe that's analyzing sales calls and extracting the motivations and pain points from that call. We're actually reaching a point to where we can analyze call transcripts and take that motivation and pain point out from that call, put it on a contact record within our CRM, and then aggregate that data to where we know what our target market is talking about.
Which brings me to data. Data integrity is big right now. And with how businesses collect data, a lot of that data and metrics, they're getting kind of lost, in all of the noise that's coming in, with inbound leads and whatnot. As far as AI and data, what do you think AI is going to be able to do for data insights? And there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of automation platforms out there that are already, have some automation in place. But how is AI going to help that evolve to that next level for, data quality?
Yeah, it's interesting because we've already seen some of that in play, right? We've seen AI be able to do deep research on the web and pull some of that company data into CRMs. I think where it's going is now we'll be able to create our own questions and aggregate those across contact records for data that we didn't previously have and that we don't have to necessarily ask for, right? So old marketing is we create a form, we actually progressively ask people for that data. That basically starts with, first name, last name, company name, the basics, and then progressive marketing. You send them email campaigns with another CTA to download a certain asset, and then maybe ask for a little bit more information. But now with AI, we're able to, based on that company record or that email domain, ask it a question, and AI instantly gives us the answer.
So, what do you think is going to be the best way for our startup founders and small business leaders out there to, start integrating and implementing some of these AIs? I mean, you have, Gemini and Copilot and, all of these different versions, so how do we choose the best application for, your business?
Yeah, very good question. I think a lot of these AI tools are slightly different in some ways, but almost all of them accomplish more or less the same thing, right? But we're getting to a place where we're starting to get into agentic AI, where we can start making them for specific tasks, whether that's, updating a Google Drive folder, whether that's doing deep research, whether that's sales prospecting, creating a whole campaign. I think it's going to evolve to where we're actually creating our own agents to do the work for us. We may not need to be paying for 100 different AI tools. We may just need one, and then we can create our own agents, because honestly, it's really not that hard now to create your own agent. It's pretty easy in terms of like user experience, ease of use. It's just really easy to create your own agent. So I think small business leaders and founders need to look for something that they can start using themselves, because you're not going to need someone else to do this for you. You can actually do it yourself. So first, learn how to build agents yourself, because it's not hard. And once you do that, I think you'll be set up for success.